American Idol has long been known as one of television's most iconic reality competitions, but behind the dazzling lights, powerhouse performances, and emotional backstories there has always been a business side that dictates whether the show can continue thriving or if it is inching closer to collapse, and for the first time in years industry insiders and worried fans are whispering that rising costs might be pushing the legendary franchise toward an uncertain future, with whispers of cancellation hanging in the air like a storm cloud over a once untouchable empire. The question is no longer whether American Idol still has cultural relevance, but whether its ballooning budget could actually kill the show outright. ABC executives have invested heavily in keeping American Idol alive since reviving it after its Fox run. The network banked on the show's name recognition and nostalgia to draw in viewers who had watched superstars like Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood, and Jennifer Hudson rise from obscurity to global fame. However, with each new season the price tag has reportedly ballooned. Costs tied to celebrity judges, high production values, and massive marketing campaigns have drained resources and left some wondering if the return on investment is worth it. Ratings have been steady but not groundbreaking in an age where streaming platforms and TikTok virality often create overnight stars without the overhead of weekly primetime programming. The economics of Idol are being questioned more loudly than ever. The judges' salaries alone have raised eyebrows. Katy Perry, Lionel Richie, and Luke Bryan have all commanded multi-million-dollar paychecks, with Perry's fee rumored to hover around $25 million a season. Even Ryan Seacrest, the face of Idol since day one, continues to command a hefty sum to keep the ship steady. And when you add in the costs of staging elaborate performances, paying for production crews, licensing music, and keeping up with the glitzy stage design, the bills pile up quickly. Critics argue that Idol is not the type of show that can sustain bloated budgets in a fragmented media landscape where viewers are divided between hundreds of options and advertisers are cautious with their spending. Even loyal fans have noticed changes, subtle cutbacks in production polish, fewer big-name guest performers, and sponsorships that feel increasingly forced. Some point to last season's finale as evidence of budget strain, as performances felt less extravagant compared to Idol's peak years when the show could effortlessly book A-list talent and deliver jaw-dropping spectacle. One television insider recently told industry press that Idol has essentially priced itself into a corner. The costs of producing the show, the insider explained, are far greater than what the ratings currently justify if the economics don't balance out. The cancellation conversations will become louder and more serious. ABC executives reportedly remain committed to the brand because of its name recognition and its value as family-friendly content that can be marketed across demographics. But at what point does loyalty to a legacy show become financial irresponsibility? Another factor complicating the budget situation is the rise of newer competition formats that are cheaper to produce and arguably more effective at creating viral stars. Shows like The Voice, which also carries heavy costs, still manage to generate buzz with more efficient strategies. Meanwhile, platforms like TikTok bypass the traditional star-making process entirely, allowing anyone with a phone and talent to reach millions without the gatekeeping of network television. The dynamic has made Idol look more like a relic, even if it still produces powerful emotional moments and fan-favorite contestants. Some viewers online have already begun speculating that Idol's days are numbered, with threads on fan forums and social media posts declaring that this may be the last hurrah. Rumors have spread that upcoming seasons could see drastic format changes to save money, such as reducing live show episodes, cutting back on extravagant set designs, or even reshuffling the judging panel to introduce lower-cost stars who can still draw attention. But such moves come with risk. The chemistry between the judges is one of the few universally praised elements of the current version, and messing with that dynamic could alienate the already shrinking audience. ABC is said to be weighing these risks very carefully. Advertisers are another part of the puzzle. While Idol still attracts sponsors, the rates are not what they once were in its golden era when 20 million viewers tuned in weekly. Now the show fights to secure a fraction of that audience, and while it is still respectable by broadcast standards, advertisers are keenly aware that digital campaigns offer more targeted results at lower costs. This leaves Idol fighting uphill just to justify the millions it pours into staying afloat. Beyond finances, the cancellation rumors spark an emotional response among fans who see Idol as more than a show. It is a cultural institution that shaped the music industry and created moments that are forever etched in pop culture history. From Kelly Clarkson's tear-filled coronation to Fantasia's powerhouse runs to Adam Lambert's groundbreaking performances, Idol has consistently served as a launchpad for talent, but the reality remains that in recent years fewer winners have managed to translate Idol's success into long-term stardom, which weakens the argument for keeping such an expensive star factory alive. The irony is that Idol's biggest strength, its reputation and nostalgia, may also be its Achilles heel. Fans expect the grandeur and star power that made Idol what it is, but delivering that level of spectacle costs far more than the show may be worth in today's market. Some argue that Idol could survive if it embraces a leaner model, focusing more on contestants and their stories rather than judges and production fireworks, but others believe that the Idol magic cannot be replicated without its high-end gloss, leaving producers stuck between a rock and a hard place. Still, ABC has not confirmed any cancellation, and insiders say there are ongoing negotiations about how to restructure the show moving forward. There is talk about moving Idol to streaming platforms in some capacity as a way to cut costs while reaching younger viewers more directly. Other possibilities include cross-promotional tie-ins with Disney's other brands or revamping the voting system to create more interactivity and online engagement, all of which could potentially lower the pressure on ratings-driven revenue streams. The fear of cancellation, however, remains potent because Idol has already been cancelled once when Fox pulled the plug in 2016, though ABC successfully revived it in 2018. The scars from that first ending still linger with fans who know nothing lasts forever. Even powerhouse franchises are vulnerable, and the entertainment landscape is littered with the remains of shows that were once unbeatable but could not withstand financial or cultural shifts. Ultimately, whether Idol survives will come down to how willing ABC is to absorb the financial hit or restructure aggressively. Fans are bracing for news as speculation spreads, and while some remain hopeful that Idol can reinvent itself yet again, others are preparing for the possibility that the curtain may finally be closing on the show that once defined reality television. If cancellation does come, it will not only mark the end of an era for Idol but also serve as a stark reminder of how television itself has changed. What was once a cultural juggernaut commanding water cooler conversations across the nation now fights tooth and nail just to remain relevant. In an age of streaming choice overload and viral fame built on social media trends, if Idol bows out, it will leave behind a legacy few shows can ever match, but it will also highlight the hard truth that nostalgia and history cannot always pay the bills. And as the budget numbers continue to spiral and executives crunch the math, the question on every fan's mind grows louder: is American Idol's budget really killing the show, and is cancellation truly around the corner? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Idol YouTube channel for more update news.